It seemed like in the second, third, and fourth, the first half of the quarters, you guys were scoring, you guys were playing defense. But what happened in that second half of those quarters that just seems like the wheels fell off?
I don't really have a whole lot of answer for that, except we're not very deep, and I think we get tired. And I think when we get tired mentally, and we don't do things as sharp and as well as we would in the beginning of the game. And then maybe you have the quarter break, so you catch your breath and you come back out in the first 5 minutes. But depth is an issue for us. And kids are playing way too many minutes. But right now, we don't feel like that people have stepped up in practice to earn more time, and we feel like that because it's conference play and everything matters, we have to put the kids that we feel like have to give us the best chance to win on the floor. So I think that could be a little bit of it. Sometimes we just don't execute very well.
KJ shrugged off a slow shooting start. Same with Bria Bethea. Both of them really gave you a lot of offense tonight, a chunk of the points. And then outside of that, you had 5 or 6 players combined. I think maybe I'd have to go back and look at the numbers, 3 for 24, 3 for 25, open looks. How does that improve between now and the end of conference play?
I wish I knew. I feel like that we've shot and shot and shot. We do free throw drills that they hate every single day in practice. They're called pressure free throws, and they run and run and run when they don't make free throws. I mean, most of our conditioning comes from those drills. So we're doing everything we feel like we can to put them in position to be able to step up and make free throws when it matters. But I think those are individual things. It's confidence things. But unfortunately, when you look at the percentages of how they've shot the ball in the past and how they're shooting it this year, we kind of are who we are. And we just don't have good shooters. We don't have the type of shooters that you have to be able to knock down shots. We need kids that are shooting 40% from three, and we don't have any of those players. And I don't know if that changes or not, but we have to do a better job. If the threes aren't going in, stop shooting them. And we talked about that a little bit tonight. And I thought we did a better job in the fourth quarter of attacking and not settling, but there were times in 2 or 3 possessions where we settled and took a bad shot.
Changed in the fourth quarter for you guys. SIU kind of flipped the switch there at the end of the third quarter. Looked like they were going to come away with a really big win. Mm-hmm. Barely had to escape. What did you guys change going into that final frame?
We strengthened our defense a lot. It was hustle, basically. We had a lot more energy in the fourth quarter, and we knew we had to have more energy if we wanted to pull out the win. So it was pretty much just hustle, and we strengthened our defense up a lot. Your
2 free throws gave you guys a 32-31 lead. Really kind of a dogfight of a game. Neither team really making a lot of shots. What do you think SIUE did to really kind of gain the momentum back?
They made a lot of free throws. That's what we didn't do. We were 21 from 32, and we only lost by 5. So those 11 free throws that we missed, we could have been up by a lot and even won the game. So basically they shot free throws really good, and they took care of the ball.